Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojuola from Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode, I want us to think things through. All right, let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Always think things through in advance, and you will advance whatever that thing is. Always think things through in advance, and you will advance whatever that thing is. I did not come to fill your head today, all right? I came to help you clear your mind. Because somewhere in the rush of life, somewhere in the madness of deadlines, demands, expectations, and distractions, we forgot that real progress is really accidental. It is always and almost always intentional. Planning may not feel exciting. Thinking ahead may not give you that quick dopamine hit, but I will tell you this. It is how winners are made. So today I want to show you why thinking ahead is not just a good idea, all right? It is a growth move that you can make starting today. It's a wisdom move. It is a peace move. Every decision has two versions, the rushed ones and the right ones. We live in a world that worships speed. Everyone wants to move fast, ship fast, react fast, win fast, and I get it. But when you always operate from impulse, you start to mistake motion for mastery. When you always operate from impulse, you mistake motion for mastery. The truth is, the fastest way to ruin everything is to rush through everything. The fastest way to ruin anything is to rush through everything. The decision you're about to make, that commitment you're about to jump into, that post you're about to share, that opportunity you're about to chase. I want you to ask yourself, have I thought this through? What will this cost me? What will this require from me? What dominoes does this one move tip over? That pause, that breath, that reflective moment is not weakness. It is maturity. All right, it is not weakness, it is maturity. When you think ahead, that you'll be able to lead ahead. That is a word that I want you to take away. There is a word that I'm thinking about right now that I want to bring into your awareness today, and that is foresight. All right, F-O-R-E-S-I-G-H-T. Foresight, not hindsight, not insight, but foresight. Foresight is the ability to see before you step. All right, it is what separates people who react from people who respond. It is what turns leaders from followers. If you want to be someone other people trust, if you want to be someone who doesn't get tossed around by every problem or every person, then you need foresight. All right, train your mind to ask some questions. Where does this road lead? If I say yes to this right now, what else am I saying no to later? What would my wiser self advise me to do? Start leading your own life like it's a business, because it is. And your business deserves a chief executive officer who thinks clearly before making a move. See, impulse is expensive, but planning will pay you more. Impulse will spend, all right? Planning builds. Think about it like this. The impulse purchase often leads to regret. The impulsive reply burns bridges. The impulsive lifestyle creates chaos. The impulsive dream chasing ends in burnout. Meanwhile, the budget you planned creates freedom. The words you thought through create peace. The steps you mapped out create results. Planning may cost you some time up front, but the compound return of that time is peace, is clarity, and is momentum. Let's see how it goes. Has never been a winning strategy for anyone that is building anything that is meaningful. Winging it is not a growth strategy. You don't stumble into excellence. You don't accidentally build strong relationships. You don't grow in purpose by default. Winging it sounds romantic until everything starts falling apart. If you're tired of being surprised by outcomes in your life, if you're tired of setbacks that could have been avoided, it is time to stop guessing your way forward. All right, start designing your day, start structuring your time, start sketching your plans in pencil and redrafting as needed. Planning doesn't mean perfection, it means preparation. Do you understand me? It means preparation, and those who prepare always stand taller than those who simply hope it works out. See, peace comes from knowing you are not just reacting, that you are intentionally creating. That is what I want to tell you today. This is what peace feels like, all right? It feels like knowing what to do before everything gets noisy. It feels like having your priorities clear before pressure hits. It feels like seeing the storm coming and already having your shelter ready. You don't have to dread surprises when your mindset is built on preparation. The more time you spend thinking things through in advance, the less time you are spending or you will spend cleaning up chaos. Do you understand me? I want you to think before you speak. Think before you sign that paper. Think before you take that step. And that is what I want you to bring down. That is what I'm trying to break down for you today. Before you open your mouth today, ask, is what I'm about to say necessary? Is it helpful? Or is just noise? Before you commit to something, I want you to ask, does this align with what matters to me this season? Before you send that message, I want you to ask, will I still stand by this in 24 hours? See, thinking in advance doesn't mean overthinking. It means respecting the impact of your actions enough to not just fling them out mindlessly. So many problems we call emergencies today, I believe they were simply bad decisions yesterday. It is not that life threw chaos at you. It is that the previous version of you did not take time to think things through. There is no shade, and I'm not trying to shame you. But now that you know, do better. Before you commit to more, simplify what you already have. Before you accept that offer, check what you are already carrying. Before you chase another goal, ask if it is connected to your real calling. Wisdom is not found in how fast you move, all right? Wisdom is found in how well you move because you first thought it through. See, most people fall in love with the beginning of life, the new project, the new relationship, the new job, the new idea, but few people think through the finish line. What happens when the excitement wears off? What happens when challenges show up? What happens when discipline is required? Not just enthusiasm, but discipline. Thinking in advance means asking the questions most people avoid. What happens when this doesn't go according to plan? What would it take to stay consistent through difficulty? What is my exit strategy just in case? If you only plan for the beginning, you will constantly be shocked by the middle and you will be unprepared for the end. Advanced thinking is like a superpower that looks like slowness at first. Some people may say that you think too much, you are too slow to decide, just go with the flow. That is because the world rewards noise and movement. But the wise know that real power is quiet. Thinking things through may look like a delay to other people, but it is the secret to your speed later. When others are backtracking and fixing what they rushed through, you are advancing what you already planned for. And that is exactly what I want you to do today. Train your mind to ask better questions. That is a simple upgrade. Improve the quality of your questions and your thinking will sharpen naturally. Instead of saying, can I do this? Ask, what is the cost if I don't do this? Instead of saying, will people like this? Ask, will I be proud of this 5 years from now? Instead of saying, what is the easiest path? Ask, what is the most purpose-aligned path for me to go through? Great thinking starts with great questions. So before you take on anything big today, I want you to sit with a few better questions. They will definitely save you months of confusions. This is what I want you to close with today. Let me say it again. You will not advance what you did not think through. So today, take time before you take steps. Think before you build. Breathe before you speak. Prepare before you pursue. Because when you think in advance, you move with confidence, not chaos. And that kind of living doesn't just protect your future, it